Let's go back to Disco Elysium. Maybe we'll actually get a tree down, or a tree down. Yo, that's how we do it. We cut the tree down. I solved the problem. Forget the body. Just take the whole damn tree. All right. Here we go. I did not get a bull. I do not have a bull. I don't have anything. What do we have, actually? Like, we don't even have the identity of the deceased. Just like a general... Is it even a certainty that he was a security guard, or was that just a theory? I don't even know that that's... I don't even know if we know for sure. I don't know what there is left to do today. It's now 8 p.m. Oh my god, just go down. How hard is it to just go? I'm tilting the analog stick one direction. He's very confused. Just go down the fucking stairs, man. Jesus. Anything you can say to help will spoil it. Yeah, so zip it. We don't know. What do we know? We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. We don't have a motive other than it's probably involved in the
tear machine stands. Your bottles
labor dispute. I found another dime. Hey, we almost have $10. Almost have $10. So the way that it's constantly rolling, right? There's constant checks going on even when there's not a roll on screen. Makes me think, like, if you build a character, if you pick different stats, like, you'd have a very different experience. Am I right on that? Is this one of those games where, like, you need to play it twice to fully appreciate it? Click on an object and let the pathing take over. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Problem is he just walks too much sometimes. Oh, I wasn't trying to go up the stairs, but whatever. I wanted to select the damn karaoke machine. Oh, right, I need to tape. I need a tape. That's what we were doing. I need a tape of a sad song, and then I can do karaoke. That's the bookstore. And isn't there a pawn shop up here? There's probably a pawn shop, right? A different way into the problems, yeah. No, these are just... That's just the apartments. She's still on the boat. Oh, it was down there. Kappa just doesn't want me to be lost. Who are you? Have I talked to you before? Sometimes you, like, very frequently too, it's not even just like an occasional problem. Like, I'll hit X on something and it will just pretend that I didn't. Even if the pathing takes over and he walks over there, like, nothing will happen. As if I never pressed on it. He'll just walk to it for no good reason. It's frustrating. The movement in this game is bothering me today.
You see rows of toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers, no. I already bought a figurine. for no good reason. When I talk to him.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Missing gun?
Sure thing.
Thanks.
Sure, man.
Okay. Other business. I want to ask him about music. I don't remember if there was music here or not. It seems like no. There is a boombox though.
On the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Is the Harmon Waushi W2.
It's cool that I did. I was drawn to it.
Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
You sure it's all in working order?
I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
What a weirdo.
If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand.
Can I
and
bring it
sun,
to a beach
and
party?
seagulls dancing on the breeze.
I mean, I have to
Theoretically,
ask that.
but we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
All right.
That is the unofficial RCM motto, yes.
It's the unofficial motto. Perfect. Okay. You don't like music. You get it. Let's take a look at our task sheet. No skill points. Find out who's in the union box. Oh, right, at the Whirling and Rags. They'll eventually show up. Close the water lock. We got 2 more days before we have to do that. The gloves, little girl in the fishing village, which I think we can't get to until Wednesday because the bridge won't be fixed. We need to access the harbor. Find a bull. Pay for damages. Yeah, we're not doing that. No idea where the badge is. We have info on the gun. So I need to get my badge in order to get information on the lynching. Ask about tattoos. Is of a collar, secret passage. Oh, right, the blue door. We need to find a way in there. You need a sad song. I need something new, something old, something borrowed, and something blue. Armor pieces. I can give Kuno some drugs. I can get the boots off. Hey, you know what? It's almost 9 p.m. We could go back to the smoker's apartment. And the gun. A woman bought it. That's all we know. The building next to the Whirling, the store? I can get into the store.
This panel.
Butter sign down. Oh, I get it. Like butter side down. I get it. Behind the bookstore. Oh, was that? Wait, the apartment building? We'll walk over there.
You see a Cimarron street vendor. So the name, Silene.
All right, this guy's selling stuff.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool.
Oh, we got the
The
sunglasses
goods are
here.
cool,
That's right.
The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Your mom's
Out on
cool.
the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown? Good one, officer.
This isn't a joke. Give me your money.
Now, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Fire away, officer.
Thought gained finger pistols. Perfect. Wow, very low, huh? Rhetoric. Ah, shit. One of my items is giving me a -1.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol.
Haven't I talked to this guy before? I thought I had.
Extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. Anything for you.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Sounds
Very
good.
Cool. I like your style, officer.
Yeah, nothing. Do you have tapes, though?
You see two lowly, defeated
Speakers.
thralls.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speakers and sneakers.
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple.
They're
A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers.
those are
Super
cheap
rare,
knockoffs.
Super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them.
No,
Outshined by
don't
the
look
shoes.
At the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Why is he trying to get my attention off the
These,
speakers?
officer, these speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Can't I just buy them?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
I might be lo-fi socialist
No,
junk.
officer, you're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
You're leaving them out in the rain.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
All right.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep... The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Let's try this one again.
No luck.
Yeah, I didn't think
All
so.
you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you. You don't like it? Sure, Square.
Okay. Let's keep moving. What's over there? Formidable failure. It's quite the path that you took there. Glad I did that. I don't think I've really been down here. Ruins full of snow. Who are you?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Like to ask some
No
questions.
response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Grandma?
Nothing. No. This one is a monster in disguise.
Snap your fingers in front of
Wait.
her face.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
I just told you why.
Okay. It's in the back, yeah. I'm just gonna steal money right out of a truck. Sure didn't miss anything down there. I'm now playing the game with one hand while I pet my cat with the other. Good morning, Archie. So you weren't talking about the store. Gotta go back to the apartment pretty soon. Oh, this one?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
The game's good. Still a body hanging industry, but whatever. They've dealt with it for this long. They can stare at it a little longer. Building A.
Key melody. Stop.
Kudos. Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid game.
It's me.
Sorry, officer. I thought you were, but the doorbell is broken.
The
and
doorbell's
bookstore isn't
broken.
be on the list anymore, so I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
Oh, it's the bookstore lady. That's what that was.
Indicates that the line has gone dead.
Great. All right. What about hair?
Ring the door. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair. Still working the hangover off?
That's a good point.
All you
Boxing.
hear is static, but no one answers.
24-hour
You ring the
window.
doorbell, but
Emma's
you wait
Fashion.
for a minute or two.
Fabron's
Looks like
Taxi.
someone has melted half
Slipstream.
the plastic off. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if
Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tracy Peniel Electric.
Wow. Hey, Gergs. My resolution? Well, I'm playing this on PS5, so it shouldn't matter.
Have you come to place an order?
Yeah, can you let me in the building?
My God.
the lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My
There's nobody
God.
on the other end of the
I
line.
didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Who are you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally speak again.
Forget about what?
She sounds like She's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Are you still
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
there? Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
It's even. All right, let's give it a shot.
No,
Damn.
hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Fortress accident.
Silence.
Nothing.
No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Ice City.
Silence. No one answers.
Main hall,
Nothing
building B.
happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't.
Pinball.
Silence.
Oh my god.
No
Nobody's
one
here.
answers your call.
What's the empty
This
card?
button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
All right, we'll leave.
Yes?
Okay. It's almost time to go back to the apartment. Oh, that's the viewfinder. We don't need to do that. What else is back here?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
How many people got shot during the
Plenty.
revolution? Plenty. Okay, good. I don't know what else to do, so maybe we just give Kuno some drugs. That sounds like fun. Whoa. A weird buzz. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. Kuno West is still there too. First let's go up here. What's the worst that can happen? Exactly. Can you move your camera off the portraits for like 2 seconds so you can screenshot something? Sure. How would I just take it away entirely? How's that?
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Yeah, it's still locked. Mm-hmm. All right, now. I think the postcards are just collectibles. No, I don't want to talk to Kim. Thank you, though. What is this building? Huh. Oh, Measurehead would be another good one to talk to. Like, like I'm kind of torn because I don't want to give the kid the drugs, but I also don't want to lose his trust. He hasn't been super helpful, so. Already all cracked out? That's fair. Has the big group come in yet to the Whirling in Rags? Feels like we're kind of just waiting for stuff to happen. Wild Pines.
Rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of
It's
headache
hard to wake him
medicine.
up.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more.
Oh, I
than he
didn't
does.
realize I was keeping them. I thought that I was just... It was an honest mistake. I didn't mean to steal
Just
from
picked
you.
up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Bam. I know. I've been at this for like 6 hours. Pick him up.
You gently
Shit.
shake his shoulder.
All right, whatever. Is that Aura? Oh my god, it's Aura. It's all about money, you know. Oh man. All right. Whatever you say, Aura. I don't have a key for the door. Okay. It looks like the crowd is not here yet. Didn't we? I thought we found something in the racist lorry driver's car.
A lorry stuck.
Look at his
The
window.
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. The driver has adorned his space. The back,
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes.
there he is. In front of me. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy.
Okay. I thought that did something for us, but maybe not. Money. Hey, look at that. We have $10. I'm rich. Right to work.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Oh shit.
Your race descent has only
I don't want to try to
worsened
knock him out
since
again.
I last
All right, let's
saw
try
you.
it.
You have really let yourself go.
Just like that. The man is.
We did
all
this
you
already.
need is a small gird. He's open.
Now-
Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him.
What did I
Bring
do
that
last time? I think I did a
closer.
right hook last time. Clearly, we got to see what the flying spin kick looks like. Oh shit! That's.
The man
I
lands
never
with a
expected the
dull
kick
thump,
to work better than the
opening
punch.
up of muscles and sinew. For a moment,
My skills aren't
he
always
still
right.
tries to keep
Maybe yours
his
aren't.
head up.
Mine are.
Raised eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Now, I mean, we gotta yell Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
You slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Here, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bai, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Alright, we still got Hobocop. That picture is creepy. Alright. Yeah, I was just checking to see if I had been doing that. Give me it all. Dude, let me select Measurehead. Thank you, jeez. Check his pockets.
Is still knocked out. He breathes slowly and steadily.
You unlocked the Superstar Cop before you even met Kim? Alright. We got the postcards. And I already hit the button, right? Zoom out a little bit so I can actually see. Oh, the button opened the door up here, didn't it? There we go. That was a nice place. Every worker equals member of the board. Dewey typewriter. Paranoia. The cooler the thing is, it seems to have a better chance. Is that another? Oh, it's a book. Someone left the coffee machine on. Can I pour myself a cup?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Should we open it?
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse the
Hundreds
folders.
of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything
It's hard
interesting?
to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Force it.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Shoot from cover, low chance of success. Leap over the truck while giving the finger with both hands and firing the gun with your tongue, instant success. That was the example in the rule book. Amazing. All right,
It
look at the
appears
note.
to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everard's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
You know, we made borscht once. We had some beets. It was so good. I did not expect it to be good. I don't even really like beets.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
A to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Claire, probably. The head of the debar.
Yeah, it was really good. We should make it again.
His aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Whirling borscht.
Remember, Leo, all
Okay.
items on the list.
Got it. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Wow. I got magnesium. All right. What's this? Another postcard.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall.
Roasted beets
A
and
note on
goat
the
cheese.
side
Yeah.
says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Well, I mean, who would I even call? I can spare. All right, let's try
The
it.
machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Does your muscle memory dial a random number? Sure.
It's unclear
Yeah,
whether you
I
actually
figured.
have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Undoubtedly, no. Sure, why not? Nothing tricky about that. You just
All right. Typewriter. Radio, rather. Couldn't really tell. Oh, that was stairs. Hey, I got my
The
jacket.
tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
No, I didn't want to take it off. Whatever. Here we go. Got my detective cloak on now. Oh, chill. Great machines in quiescence. Did I check the coat? What are you talking about? It seems to be all I can do is put it on and take it off.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesa. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers
book that I
spread
found?
to the corners of the cover.
All right, flip through the
To your
pages.
disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
All right, editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal
Yes, I think we can get to know each other, but first I think you should know that I'm...
This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism.
Pleasure. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Oh, Miso, big head squeeze. So cute.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going a la fume. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fume is committed
The
to
radical
telling
truth.
the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
Boy.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
I think this is a
What do you
communist
expect?
magazine.
It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of
international
this section
developments.
includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
It's not how I would have pronounced it, but okay.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd.
I'm sorry, bear wrestling?
Face it, you really aren't interested
NPR
in foreign
fund?
affairs.
Fund drive?
You're
Yeah.
not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds
Kunst
before you.
und Kultur.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
CS. Taylor Swift.
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Read the profile of
This
CS.
so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her
Ugh,
interviewer.
it's really dry in here.
That certainly sounds like a certain delinquent youth who likes to harass you from her balcony.
Ah. Graffiti artists?
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
Okay.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a
I wonder how many
10,000 word
lines of
feature
dialogue
about
they had
all
this
the
guy
politically
record.
problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
What's wrong
Where
with Tip
to
Top?
even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly
All of
motor
it?
crashes.
I mean, I have to imagine that script was like hundreds of pages. Who wrote this?
Oddly enough, this article has two bylines: Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
What's so bad about
Under
sponsorships?
capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournée becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a Fritta.
Then you get to see them
And
crash.
that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Yep.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment.
If it wasn't good, this
under
game wouldn't work as well.
capitalism.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalist destruction.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for
I'm
life
sure
under
more things
capitalism.
are if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. the table of contents unfolds before you.
All right, what are local concerns?
Much of this section is
Dude, we
taken
spent
up
like
with
10 minutes just
articles
looking at a
declaring
book now.
Unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines.
Oh,
Paint the
Hobocop.
harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First, we take Martinez. Then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Would it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation?
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition. Why do communists love pure
Can't evict for not paying rent now?
And they wonder why they're always being
Oh, they can.
out in the cold.
They do.
Judging from the context, it's something very large and fundamental. You should probably know about it already, honestly. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Okay. We can finally put the magazine away. Looking at the time, hang on.
Hobocop.
Oh, right, Hobocop. Dude, what a great picture.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar, the old L'Assommoir, to the pier or the sewers,
L'Assommoir?
to Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Aramakan beast
Bourbon.
that lurks the bottommost
Bourbon.
sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Cool. Reveals extra special collector's edition tear bottles on the map. What? Okay. Sweet. We got Hobocop. What about... Research finger guns. Unlock a new slot. Unlock a new slot? Hey, we've got a skill point. Okay, apparently we have to unlock a new slot. Oh, Kim's got something to say.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe.
Shit.
The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
All right, let's see what happens now. I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet. Yeah, but I don't have the money.
Him anyway. An officer of the RCA.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Sorry, I'm skipping a lot today. I don't mean to. No, let's head back. Let's head back. I kind of want to go to, back to the apartments, though. Sorry, we're now locked in here. I guess we're not calling it a day because it's locked. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Select the damn bottle. A lot of bottles. Kim, can you get out of the fucking way, man? Please. And that's just... Okay. Well, there's not numerous bottles there anymore.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud.
Alright, let's search the booth.
But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye.
Dang.
The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Well, I want to look at the picture, but I don't want to steal it. Alright, take it.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a royal...
I feel like I'm going to regret that.
Uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of Rene?
I'm gonna ask him about it, sure.
Interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up
the last remnant of his youth.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Must have been miserable.
This scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Oh, is it time to take off for the day, buddy? Go. Oh, it was the bull guy. It was the bull guy. Kim, what the hell are you doing over there, man? Kim likes this crane. Thought I'm looking at it earlier. Kvalsund.
A rusting control panel with several...
We're not pressing the buttons. We're not pressing the buttons. Oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Cargo belts. Money. Speaker. Smells like blood. That's locked. Thermos. Money. I'm making a killing here.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Someday hope to have a job that I like as much as this guy likes his job.
Container, container.
Hi.
Evrard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
There's a handful of people with minor TV gigs. Most famous is the guy who appeared as Dominican Thug on Burn Notice once, but the vast majority never had a role other than this game. Wow.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What are you doing with the
I'm
containers?
just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Let's, we won't do that one yet.
Sure, mister. About what?
God, my leg needs to crack. It's like, ugh. So like a weird feeling in my knee. All right, where is everyone?
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
That makes it even cooler. Yeah.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that.
It's okay, we're the
union
police.
business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Did they kill somebody?
Don't hold bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Did they kill
No,
someone?
I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Okay.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down besides the radio.
Sit down.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping
Yeah. You like candy in the radio.
Yes, I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Okay. Who's Miss Beaufort?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Lawyerly.
She's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
You're doing a great job, Leo.
This place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
Smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are all right.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
What's in the container?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Is it for striking?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Who makes it?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like it's spiked.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually
I keep taking on more tasks and not completing any of the ones that I have.
Just nodding along.
Okay, I think I'm looking for the leader of the
Oh,
dock
you are
workers
Mr.
union.
Everett, then. He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made merchandise what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But he already left for the day. He always leaves around 10 p.m.
Okay.
Bye-bye now.
See ya, Leo. Drug up Kuna. That's how this works. Yeah. Jesus. Something forgotten on the coffee table. Well, what is it? Is it
A
coffee?
large table with 2 huge vacuum-insulated thermal coffee dispensers. Someone has forgotten a small plastic card next to the stacks of cups. Peer into a discarded coffee cup.
Oh, okay,
You
sure.
see nothing exceptional. It's a dirty cup, smudged brown, with old ground coffee stuck to the bottom. Slowly getting moldy.
What am I supposed to see
Look
here?
closer. If you squint your eyes enough, the coffee grounds almost seem to make up 2 letters, F and K. It's a clue.
A clue of what?
A clue about the person behind all the murders. Yes, of course. It's certainly not just an example of pareidolia, noticing patterns in noise. Worth it. It's meaningful, I swear. You just wait.
FK, huh?
I've got the case nearly busted wide open. You would be correct.
Pick up the card.
Snatch up the red plastic card. It features a black contour of a crane lifting a container. The name, Etienne Hogarth, is written in the middle. Below it, in smaller text, member of the board. It comes with a magnetic strip meant to open electronic doors.
Alrighty. So this is Mr. Everett's office, probably. He's gone for the day. Which means I get to snoop around. Oh, okay, so that's where, of course, that's where the path goes. Great spot to put the camera. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Can it sing, though? It's been cleaned out for the night. Smart man doesn't leave any incriminating documents behind. Well, let's see if he's a smart man. Never mind, because I can't seem to even move. Yeah, looks like he's pretty smart. All right. Am I soft locked? I certainly hope not. Let's find out. Dude. Just moving in this game it can be so frustrating. I think this really would have been better with this would have been better on PC. Oh well, too late now. We just have to stay up here all night. Oh wait, what's that? I didn't look at that yet. What are you? Money! Great. And Nosafed. Why, when I hold up, would you suddenly turn around? Try going down. Like, that's... Okay, whatever. I'm over it. Alright, go in the door. Oh, that's what opens the door, is the thing that I just picked up. Ah. All right, let's go talk to the guy at the Whirling in Rags and maybe beg for forgiveness. If I can go downstairs. Please don't make me pay 180 real. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Is she gonna stay here all night? This is completely different from this. What is this? At some point, you could get soft lock there. The street sign reads "Fuck the police." Coming straight from the underground. It's still pretty quiet here. This guy's still asleep.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing.
Great. I love those. Yes.
I'm gonna sing karaoke.
Out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
I'm gonna blow him away.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
All right, about the money.
Have you got it?
Sort out come to some sort of arrangement for
Does that
tonight.
include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I'm losing this stupid money game. Kim's about to say, all right, let's let Kim talk.
Your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
Oh, he's doing the eyebrow thing.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I still have my key.
Trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
It's not going anywhere.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Is it a gun?
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Can't it just give you $15 for now?
Got it? Yes.
Pay you in installments. All right, what do you got in the motor carriage there, Kim?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Suspect transport enclosure. All right, what's in there?
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are they?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean confiscated
A couple
them?
of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Why would that be corruption? You took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I don't understand why that would be corruption. I would have confiscated them too.
I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put them on your machine?
No, that would be silly.
He really does.
I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
Flashes a smile, barely visible.
Hey, we made Kim smile. I'm sorry you have to sell them because
As I
of me.
said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I mean, we're helping him by taking him because he could get in trouble for having them. All right. Down to the pawn shop we go. That's $1.21. I should just sell the photo. $200. Damn. Sorry, real.
Hello, hello. Let me
I would like
Yes,
to sell.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Photo of a corpse. Oh.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
You know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know.
Alright, I don't have anything.
Another time, perhaps.
Other business to take care of. Get out of here. God, I selected the door. Just doesn't open it. Alright, real quickly, let's stop by the Freet because I have like 5 million bottles to sell. Select the door. Press the X button. Go in the door. It's so easy.
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk, and you're 100% sure you've got special Hobocop money.
Hobocop money?
At least 100% extra tier money.
Okay. Here's your money, since that's all you care about.
Can I help you?
About that
Yes.
money.
Have you got?
I have your
well?
money. What? I hope you choke on it. Sorry for the trouble. Here it is. I mean, I'm not gonna tell him to choke on it. Want him to get me in that blue door. All right, we'll say sorry for the
Great.
trouble.
Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
And how much is
He's
that?
not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Okay.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
9 p.m. tomorrow.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I think I can scrounge up 20 real. I hope.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
All right. Let's go turn in for the night, I suppose.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night,
Just
Lieutenant.
a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's
All right,
go
this
on
should be a
to
short conversation. There's still a body in the tree. We don't know who did it.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I
He's
also
got cigarettes.
feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
How do you think it went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on.
Mm-hmm.
The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. And there's still much to do at the crime scene.
Uh-huh.
he is not particularly satisfied with your progress. But he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged, probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
I'll be in much better shape tomorrow.
As for the interviews, we didn't get to meet Eva Claire, but we did get into the harbor. It'll be easier to reach him tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
The rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
What are our
They're quite
powers?
limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses.
Music was drowning out the dialogue. Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to
although
abuse?
Indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I
We
see.
are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Who makes all the rules?
Coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
I'm Miso.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
You're so cute.
Or perhaps it is
I just
better
want to end this
say we were
conversation so I can go to
allowed
work.
form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Rebachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
We were allowed to form, whether the citizens or the government. Let's say it was the
Be
citizens.
sentimental if you like. Either way, the Moralintern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The Moral
The
Intern.
Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't
They're
know,
a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
what do you think of them?
Moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that.
Just here to
some
remind
kind
me,
of
yeah.
affection in him. The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Okay. Oh, I can't quick save while I'm in a
Something
conversation.
woman,
Damn it.
Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
I have an opinion. Uh-oh. Forget about it.
My kind of police officer.
Really get Kim to trust you. Hey, nice.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string. From east to west, as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
All right, quick save. We quick save. All right, I gotta call it there. Gotta call it there. We'll continue tomorrow unless I sleep in again. More Breath of the Wild this afternoon. Gonna do the flying divine beasts. Gonna go feed the cat. Who's sitting here? Is it breakfast time? He's got anger in his eyes.